Hey YouTube, Joe here. We're watching some more Game of Thrones today. We're on episode 5 of season 2. Let's get it.
And I see no reason for hostility between us. Your son can go on calling himself king in the north. The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin, provided he swears me an oath of fealty.
And the wording of this oath?
The same Ned Stark swore to Robert 18 years ago. Cat, their friendship held the kingdoms together.
This could be a good alliance.
For my son's loyalty.
Please bring my terms to your son. I believe we are natural allies. I hope he feels the same. Together, we could end this war in a fortnight.
What in the world? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? What? That's what that demon was for? What? He's gone just like that? Well, there goes that alliance. Damn, man, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now?
He grew to be.
I need to speak to you about what I saw in that
I
cave.
made it clear to you there'd be no need to speak to me in this
Your
matter.
Grace,
I've never known you to need to hear a thing twice.
and I've never known you to hide from the truth.
I feel like she's well aware of what's happening in that cave.
Oh, truth again. All right, what's the truth? The hard truth.
She's a foreigner, preaching a foreign religion. Some believe she whispers orders in your ear and you obey.
That sounds about right.
We set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre. And you lead the fleet into Blackwater Bay.
I don't know how she's gonna take that.
He's very busy. Being repeatedly humiliated by Robb Stark is time-consuming. We won't be able to hold the city against Stannis, not the way Joffrey's planning on holding it.
Corruption! Yes! We are...
Yeah, I think they're screwed. With Robb Stark winning battles, and now freaking Stannis has so many more people. I'd say I'm worried, but I mean, I don't really like any of the Lannisters except Tyrion, so so I don't think worried is the right word.
You can do that. Take the ship, head out on your own, and I will hunt you down, drag you back here in chains, and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield!
Poor Theon, man, he gets no respect.
So how do we stop him?
We've worked through the night, my lord. Perhaps we'd profit from some sleep.
As I think you would, Reginald. And because you're my cousin, I might even let you wake from that sleep. Go before I change my mind and send her your head. If your name wasn't Lannister, you'd be scrubbing out pots in the cook's tent. Go! Not wine.
Eesh. My man is stressed right now. Oh boy. Don't do anything too crazy, Arya.
What do you think they were like, the first men?
Stupid. Smart people don't find themselves in places like this.
I think they were afraid. I think they came here to get away from something.
Look at that view. I wonder where this is, like in real life, or if it's just like CGI or something.
This Coronafan.
Aye. We'll live another day. Hurrah.
But what is their goal? What are they doing out there? I still really don't know what they're doing out there.
The substance is far given form, and we have been perfecting it since the days of Maegor.
To do what?
The jars are put in catapult and flung at the enemy.
How much do you have?
Need a lot of jars.
Men die. Men shit themselves. Men run. Which means pots falling. Which means fire inside the walls. Which means the poor cons trying to defend the city end up burning it down.
My friend remains unconvinced.
I think I agree with him.
Men win wars, not magic tricks.
I'm sure I'm about to be mind blown by something though. These all jars just full of that stuff.
Our present count stands at 7,811. Enough to burn Stannis Baratheon's fleet and armies both.
Really?
The contents of this room could lay King's Landing low.
Yeah.
You won't be making wildfire for my sister any longer.
Yeah, that could be really dangerous. I can't imagine that would be enough, though, to get rid of all Stannis's people.
It's not the kind of queen I'm going to be.
Mother of dragons.
God damn, look at this guy.
Look closely enough, and you can see yourself in them. Often more than once. Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You're always welcome.
I'm good. No, thank you.
I do not know your son, my lady. But I could serve you if you would have me. And I think that when the time comes, you will not hold me back. Promise me that you will not hold me back from Stannis.
When the time comes, I will not hold you back.
I like the sound of this. Could definitely use someone like her around.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Lord Stark, Torrin Square is under siege. Torrin Square is barely 40 leagues from here. How can the Lannisters strike so far north? Might be a raiding party led by the Mountain. Might be sellswords paid by Tywin Lannister.
We have to help them.
And most of the fighting men are away with Robb, but I can gather 200 decent men. Do you need so many?
If we can't protect our own bannermen, why should they protect us?
My lord,
Yeesh.
Southerners don't do well up here.
It's a lot to freaking handle as a young kid like this.
You're saying we should fall back to the wall?
Mance was one of us, once. Now he's one of them. He's gonna teach them our way of doing things. It's not a job for 400 men. I need to move fast and silent. Harker, Stone Snake, Barber.
Okay, can someone explain to me what they're doing? Because I'm pretty lost on the whole Night's Watch storyline at this moment.
What do you want, Zarozo and Doxos? The gates of the city you bled for me. Why?
This is what I want to know.
The only thing that can open this door is this key.
And behind the door? And it can all be mine.
All? Well, let's just say half. More than enough to buy horses, ships, armies. Enough to go home.
All I have to do.
Is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I've already married once for love, but the gods stole her from me.
Okay, so he just wants some of the power that she's gonna eventually most likely get.
The Starks fight the Lannisters, the Baratheons fight each other.
According to your new friend, who earned your trust by cutting his hand?
The time to strike is now. We need to find ships and an army or we'll spend the rest of our lives rotting away at the edge of the world.
Rich men do not become rich by giving more than they get. They'll give you ships and soldiers, and they'll own you forever. Moving carefully is the hard way.
I didn't think about that, but I feel like I agree with him.
So what would you have me do as my advisor?
Make your own way. Find your own ship. You only need one. The allies we need are in Westeros. Oh, God.
Who's gonna be her allies, though? I'm so interested.
Come! Did you see anything? Go up there! Don't see where he comes.
Oh, snap.
Go up the back
This guy's doing some risky business. Oh, snap. Okay then. That was I feel like that face Arya just made at the end was her realizing that she can actually that this guy can actually get some stuff done for her. I feel like she's gonna make some stuff happen. So yeah, we're focusing more and more on what Jon Snow and the Night's Watch are doing. But I gotta be honest, I don't really know what they're doing. It sounds like they're trying to stop something from happening by taking someone out. I don't know, a lot of talk about wildlings and White Walkers. I don't know. That is still a very confusing topic. Oh man, well I wasn't expecting Renly to die. The first like 5 minutes, that wasn't even like, I mean, for as important as I thought his character was gonna be, they glossed right over that. Happened in the first like 5 minutes and that was it. Yeah, so I guess, I mean, Stannis has gotta know what happened. I'm assuming it was his plan. His and that girl's plan. I don't keep forgetting the redheaded girl's name. Yeah, he has a lot of people now. He has a lot more people. And from what it sounds like, he has a lot more people than even the Lannisters, so oh man, Tyrion's trying to make some stuff happen, but I don't know how they're getting out of this one because, like I said, Robb is even winning small little battles here and there. So, I mean, I don't know how they expect to beat the Baratheons' army now. Because now it's freaking even bigger. But Tyrion is definitely trying to make some stuff happen. It's interesting because he's trying to make some stuff happen basically behind everybody else's back, and I want to know what. I'm interested to see what his end goal is. Honestly, his end goal is probably to just keep him and his freaking family safe, but he knows nobody is gonna listen to him. Basically, is how I take it. Right? He knows he's not gonna be able to tell King Joffrey what to do, or his sister, or his father. So he's kind of taking it into his own hands, which, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's probably best that way. Because King Joffrey is a nut. His sister Cersei is not the most put together at this moment. I don't think she's making the best decisions. Although, who do I know? Maybe that fire thing idea is a good idea, but I don't know, I feel like I'm on more of Tyrion's side. I think that could be. First of all, I don't even know how they would have enough to destroy all of Stannis' men, because it sounds like he has a ton. But even if they did have enough, that does seem like a pretty dangerous thing. I mean, to be messing with fire like that could definitely result in King's Landing being burnt down. Got to see a little more of Theon again this episode. And yeah, I just feel bad for him still, honestly. Because, like, you can tell, like, he wants to. I don't know, I feel bad for him because he wants to be respected. He wants to be, like, a part of his family, and, he wants to rule and get the respect he deserves, but it's like a catch-22. He doesn't have any respect because he hasn't earned it, because he hasn't been there basically since he was a boy. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's not really his fault because he wanted to be there, right? So he's not getting the respect he deserves because he hasn't proven anything, but he hasn't been able to prove anything because he was basically given away, which, I mean, I feel like says more about his dad, if anything. So it sounds like to me that guy let Daenerys in basically because, like Jorah said, he wanted to get a piece of that power. Because I agree with Jorah. He was going to give you all this stuff, and there's no way he was going to just do that out of the kindness of his heart. He was definitely going to be wanting some stuff in return, and like Jorah said, you'd probably be in his debt forever. And that doesn't seem like the best way to go. But I also don't know how Jorah's plan is gonna go. Going over there with on one ship. Apparently he thinks Daenerys will have allies in Westeros, but I don't know who that's gonna be. Her story, the Targaryens. I mean, they are just. I feel like her whole story is still so early. Like it's in its infancy. There's still going to be so much more that we have not seen yet. But yeah, that was another great episode. If you guys want to continue watching with me, you guys can subscribe. And if you like the video, you could like this video.